Hey, what is up, everyone? We are back. We are going to be playing some Premier Draft Tarkir Dragonstorm today. And it's been a few days since I've drafted. I've been playing the Tarkir Dragonstorm Winner Box sealed, and just ran a couple of those. Got really close the first time, and just really disappointed and don't really like that event too much, but I might try it one more time before it expires. But I'm going to go and get into some Premier Draft. See how we can do. Maybe we can make up some of those gems we lost. If we do really well on these, we might fire back to that. As always, if you haven't already subscribed, please go ahead and like and subscribe to this channel. So far, I've recorded only limited videos, but I plan to do some standard as well. So pack one, we've got a Care Kit Guardian and a Dragonstorm Globe. People have been picking the globes really high. Just helps with mana fixing. We've got the Guardian, Nomad Outpost. I think if the Guardian wasn't in the pack, I would go ahead and pick the Globe. But I know it's kind of early to be locking into Temur, but this Dragons is such a good, just a good theme to kind of go into, so could go ahead. Yeah, it's a tough one because Globe could go in just about any deck, but let's go ahead and pick the Guardian and pass the Globe. Alright, pack two, we have a green removal spell. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. It deals damage equal to its power target creature and opponent controls. We have a Sarkhan's Resolve. We have a Temur Tawny back. Those tend to go late, so we could just see if that wheels. We could go ahead and do the smart thing and pick up a land for our Guardian. But I think I'm going to go ahead and get the removal spell. And hopefully either the Tawny back or the land wheels. Being past Lotus Light Dancers and Traveling Botanist. Do Light Dancers in the Sultai build. Also a Temur Monument. So this may be really close between Temur Monument and Traveling Botanist. Botanist, if it goes unchecked, has a ton of card advantage. Temur Monument, being able to hit your land drops and then later make a 5/5 elephant. Pretty good. I'm going to take the Botanist, I think. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and take the Botanist. Alright, we got a fun one with Breaching Dragonstorm. We also have a Rainveil Rejuvenator, to good blocker with 4 toughness. Don't have any other dragons yet. Haven't picked up any red cards yet, so Dispelling Exhale, though, I think this card gets slept on a lot, but it's so versatile in these games. So actually I think I'm going to go ahead and take the Exhale, especially if someone else is playing a Ureni. Having access to blue just to keep it off the board, or you know, counter if you've got the lead and you just want to hold up for counterspell. I think we're going to take the Roamer's Routine. Fairly easy pickup there. All right. We're going to go ahead and get Thornwood Falls over Wayfarer just to get on-color mana. Another Narset's Rebuke. Mistraz Village, not really good in limited. Get the Temur Devotee here. Just a good blocker in the colors we're hoping to play, so. Right now we're just Simic. Temur, Elder, Serpent. Go ahead and get the Serpent here, although Sultai Devotee would be okay as well. Alright, the Temur Tawny back and the Swiftwater Cliffs did not wheel. We'll get the Heritage Reclamation over the Twin Bolt. Sarkhan's Resolve is good. Take the Messenger. Even though it's a Jeskai card, we can play it for 4. Narset's Rebuke. Underdogs. Don't know that I'll be playing that. And a Jeskai Brushmaster. Okay, I haven't seen this card yet, but I've seen it play Dragonfire Blade. Not really passing on anything here. Yeah. We're gonna go ahead and slam the Dragonfire Blade. Baitor being passed to us. Globe. Oh, this is a tough one because we have picked up some Jeskai cards. I think we're going to stay close to our core colors here. We could splash white easier than we can splash black and white. Man. Stormplane Detainment would be good as well. Another Dragonstorm Globe. Another Exhale. I think we're going to go ahead and get the Globe here. During your turn, spells you cast cost 1 less for each creature power 4 or greater, and it's a 4/3 for 3. Piercing Exhale, Saltwater Cliffs. How many removal spells do we have? We have Sarkhan's Resolve, Knockout Maneuver, Rebuke. Swiftwater Cliffs, Rolling Dragonstorm, Exhale. Man, it's a good pack. Mammoth Bellow, yes. Okay, now we need to focus on mana fixing. Another Mammoth Bellow. Yeah, I think the pod wants us to play Temur. We're going to take the Wayfinder here, just to hopefully find our lands. Tawny back, or I think this dragon is really good. We would like to have a couple of tawny backs, but we're going to take the dragon. Early gameplay, again, we need some fixing. Good card. I don't know if we'll be able to splash for it, but if we are kind of splashing for the Jeskai thing, maybe. Take the 3/3 for 3. Exhale, that's good. We'll take a 2-drop. Nature's Rhythm. Another exhale. Iridescent Tiger. Color fix and to play something else. Like a tiger into a mammoth bellow. The Clone. Another exhale. Land. Should take the land here. But it's so good. They always get me with the good cards. Blizzard, Evolving Wilds, Dragon, Monastery. I really like Blizzard, but we're going to take the Mystic Monastery. It fixes 2 of our colors and it gives us the ability to splash white. Although both of these are really good. Voice of Victory coming around late, pack 3. Wayfinder or Evolving Wilds. We're going to take the Evolving Wilds. Again, lets us splash white if we want. Exhale over Falls. I think we need the removal. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, unfortunate. Dragonologist. How many dragons do we have? We only have 3. Instant sorcery or dragon card. Put it in your hand. Another exhale. If I knew that was coming, I would have taken the land. Roamer's Routine. 4th dragon. We'll take the Jeskai Devotee. Help us fix for white. Man, so many exhales going around. All right, another draft with your boy where he didn't draft enough lands, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. All right, I'm going to take some time to send out the deck, and I'll be back in a few moments. All right, we're back. We decided on a mostly Temur build. We did splash 2 Jeskai cards with Messenger and Shrine Keeper. Do have the 2 Devotees in the main, as well as a Dragonstorm Globe, a Roamer's Routine, Evolving Wilds, 1 Plains. So Iridescent Tiger can also color fix, and Narset's Rebuke kind of color fixes for Jeskai as well. So, all right, and we did cut a lot of the green, which is I know kind of weird with the color fixing with Roamer's Routine, but really just wanted to kind of stay base red, blue, splashing green and white. So there's the deck. Let's give it a spin and see how it does. Okay, we got the globe. All we need is a 3rd land. Temur Devotee to give us red. Okay, and there's our red. So I may just go ahead and play Battlecrier here. It'll reduce, as long as it stays on the battlefield, it'll reduce the value of these others. Fine with them playing that. Okay. It's unfortunate these Temur creatures only have a toughness of 3. Okay, Shrine Keeper's good. All right, and there's our 1 Plains in the deck. We'll put that back on top with the Messenger and then draw it. Let's go ahead and do that. So if we counter that, it puts it in the graveyard. We can swing in for 6. Yeah, let's just go ahead and... Guess we could have countered the monument to keep him off of a 5/5. Let's see what we draw. If we get through, let's see if we... Okay. Unfortunate. Unfortunately, we don't have anything to follow up with this tiger. They do have the mana to pay. We hit them for 6. They're hitting us for 9. Will be 11. Go ahead and get a land out. Debated getting a land out before we drew, but game's about over. Oh, perfect. Finally drew something useful. All right, we'll take it. All right, ready for game 2. Alright, another hand where we need red, but we'll go ahead and keep it. And get red on turn 3 if needed. Opponent with a 1-drop, 2-drop start, like at least Abzan. If they don't play anything, we'll cycle this off. Okay, still no red. Kind of in bad shape. But I think we got to go ahead and play the Roamer's Routine. Thankfully, that's not a lot of pressure, and we do have removal spell, so. Okay, good. We got a Martu Devotee, that's not too bad. We actually go Tiger into Rebuke, into Messenger, so that's a big turn. Let's see if the opponent's ready for that. Alright, here we go. Tiger. Add 5. Cast Rebuke. Add 3. Cast Messenger. Put Rebuke back on top. Hey, that's value right there. Exile a creature I control. I think we'll go ahead and get rid of the Tiger. Actually, let's look here. Enter as a copy. Both of those are good. We can play the Rebuke. I think the Tiger just gives us more options. Tell you what, we're going to play the Temur Battle Crier and hold up Exhale. Because next turn we could actually Fleshcrafter the Tiger into Rebuke again. Get rid of the Sniper. We don't have a dragon to behold. Which is unfortunate. So Flesh Crafter, the Tiger. Hope they don't have the green exhale. If they have the green exhale and they kill this, I think Fleshcrafter just dies. So let's just play the Devotee. Again, we're not under a lot of pressure, so sure. Guess we go ahead and counter this. It's not a great spell, but, you know, I don't know. I guess we could have held it for later. Okay. Let's run this back. I think it's good to go ahead and trade for the sniper since we have so many dragons. Okay. Now we wait. Marshal of the Lost is good. I think we gotta just save some of our life and hope for some removal spells. Yeah, see, we wouldn't have been able to counter either one of those with the exhale. Land again. Awesome. Yep, we're in pretty bad shape here. Yeah, we just die, so Well, that was unfortunate. I'm not sure if we maybe should have kept the flyer and got back the Narset's Rebuke again, but how it goes sometimes. All right, let's shake that one off. We go first. Once again, we don't have red. We do have a Temur Devotee, so that kind of helps us. And then we've got planes for the Monastery Messenger. Okay. Good. I think we probably do go ahead and run out the Messenger. Or we could hold up a counter spell and put them, but this goes back on top, so knockout maneuvers a sorcery. Yeah, we'll just curve out. Make a 5/5, seems good. Okay, we can rebuke into exhale. Or we can just knock out maneuver exhale, or we can get a mammoth. Play something big. We got Rebuke. We got Knockout. They can get their one creature back, but one snare, one elephant down. Dragon's Prey. Blocker. Could have attempted to put the counter on the elephant just in case they have the white exhale. They don't, they just have the... Why didn't they kill... That was odd. I don't understand. They should have just killed the messenger. I don't know, man. They went out on their own terms. Well, that's... Alright. Puts us at 2-1. Yeah, I'm not sure what that last opponent was thinking. I guess I should have been looking out for the exhale. Okay, we have Botanist on 2, Globe on 3, possibly Tiger on 4. No blue mana for the exhale, but we're going to be playing Botanist. Okay, there's blue. I think we want to keep that on top. Okay. We'll go ahead and exhale that. Another removal spell. We can go Tiger into Rebuke into nothing. Okay. Okay, Devotee's good. Man, we're whiffing on lands. But yeah, I think we keep that on top. Next turn, we could go Tiger into Dragon, but I think we just go Tiger into Devotee. Botanist on 2, and I've whiffed each time. Surprised that was their choice. No follow-up. Okay, 5/5 Dragon. Ward 2 really good if they had another Rebuke. Okay, we have an Exhale. I think we just let them eat the Tiger. That can't be right. But the longer we wait, he's going to have a reach counter. I like a removal spell here. I assume he's going to put a reach counter on the Nest Guard. One, two, three, 4, 5. He doesn't have mana for the reach counter now. All right. Yep. He was trying to add another blocker, get the treasure, put the reach counter on, but the old Exhale got him. That's what I was saying about the Exhales. They're useful. You have to kind of plan out how you're going to use them, but you know, they're just so versatile. In that case, like, could have paid the 4 and got the blocker, but I wouldn't have had a way to give reach. So got 2 Devotees and a Storm Shriek, so we're going to keep this. Not the best hand, but We'll go Jeskai Devotee next. May just hold up the exhale if they don't. That way we can maybe get a flurry turn with Temur Devotee and something else. Sure. Alright, that's enough lands. I don't think we're going to attack. Might draw into our Jeskai Dragon. Okay, good, good. Fortunately, if we play out the Temur Devotee, and he goes to kill Jeskai Devotee, I guess we can counter the kill spell. Surveil 2, then draw 2 cards, you lose 2 life. If they were out of cards, I think I counter that, but it's like they kept everything on top. I'm going to go ahead and counter that. That was possibly bait, but alright, and there we go. Now we have dragons. And go tiger into another dragon. Trigger the flurry on the Jeskai Devotee. We don't really need white anymore. On the lifelinker, that's fun. Ooh, Guardian. We can go Tiger into Guardian. That's really good. That's got to be scary. See that? Next turn we can go Rebuke. Then we'll have 3, 4. An untapped land, we go Rebuke. Into Stormshriek Feral. Gross. Not an untapped land. See, 1, 2, 3. That leaves us with 3 mana. Alright. Well, let's just do Rebuke. Into Battlecrier. We have 1. We can tap something. Draw a card. Yeah, that's pretty good. Not in the air. They have to chump block these, basically. Yeah. Alright, that worked out great. Alright, 4-1, and we are rolling with Temur Dragons. Temur Splash Jeskai. Alright. This hand, I think we mulligan. We do have no, we have no green. We do have an exhale, but that is it. So we can do better, maybe. First time we've seen the blade. Again, we have exhale. I'm gonna keep this. We'll pitch the tiger. And we'll just hope we hit some lands. We do have an exhale to hold them off a little bit. Yeah, I think we just go ahead and... Alright, Temur Devotee. No land, though. So this one less for each color. Another one? Okay. That having menace, nothing we can do yet, so... That's all we can do. Okay, and we're still kind of stuck. Need another land to at least rebuke. Man, those are really good in Boros, I suppose. I guess I should have blocked the 1/1. I guess if we do get to rebuke, we gotta take out the Strike Master. Yeah. It's fine with me. Please don't attack with everything. Okay. They probably should have attacked with everything. Especially when they had that. Yeah, we are in trouble with no board wipe. This was the Tiger. Okay, I guess we just hold rebuke. And we're dead. Well, not much we could do about that. Just straight up Boros aggro. Pretty good deck. I love aggro decks, and I love that their deck worked perfectly for them. We had a little snag at the beginning. 2 exhales. No blue or red. Or no blue or white. Don't like it. But how do you pass up 2 of your best dragons? You don't, I guess. Okay. Jeskai Devotee. Hate to see that. And hate to see all these forests. Oh, great. Awesome. And this does hit a planeswalker. Well, I guess we reveal Shinekeeper. All right, we got past Elspeth. Now we just got to. All right, we got Devotee. So let's rebuke into Jeskai Devotee. Five. Okay, if they don't kill Devotee, we can at least Mammoth Bellow. Or we Shrinekeeper. Gotta think they probably have an Exhale. Okay, so we can't Shrinekeeper. But let's go ahead and try to Mammoth Bellow. I mean, if they counter it, we still have the Harmonize option. That's fine. The last mode on this. Double strike until end of turn. Okay. Should I play the Duelist first? We cycle this now and try to draw a card. No. Yeah, we're still in bad shape. We can tap their Stormshriek Feral. Assume they kill our Devotee. I'm gonna go ahead and tap. Attempt to tap. We let Glacial resolve. Then we no longer have access to blue. Fortunately, they can trade with our Karakit Guardian. We can't even play Karakit Guardian. Can't play anything. So we're just dead. Okay, well, Arena does it again. Kind of cuts you out of a color sometimes. I know this was a kind of a pretty even split, but still a shame we didn't see any blue holding 4 blue cards, actually 5, counting the Mammoth Bellow. We had 7, 8, 9 ways to get blue. 10, but that's how it goes. Wasn't a bad Temur deck. Wasn't the best, but had some fun games, and so I hope you enjoyed watching. Remember, if you haven't already, go ahead and like and subscribe. If you enjoy this type of content, it's primarily what I do is limited, and I do play some standard. I don't play a lot on arena as far as like the full-time standard streamers, but hopefully we'll be mixing some of those in as well. But thank you for sticking around. You can also find me on Instagram and TikTok as MJ Variant. But thank you for tuning in, and have a good day.